Many first-time homebuyers have been asking me about President Biden potentially giving first-time homebuyers $400 a month for 2 years in order to buy their first home. So I want to discuss that in this video and give you my thoughts. I'm Shaheedah Hill, getting you over the hill to home ownership and helping you confidently buy your first home. Now, these questions came about after the State of the Union address last week. So I'm going to play that video and then we're going to discuss it. The video is about 30 seconds. The clip of the video is about 30 seconds.
Of housing is so important to you. If inflation keeps coming down, mortgage rates will come down as well, and the Fed acknowledges that. But I'm not waiting. I want to provide an annual tax credit that will give Americans $400 a month for the next 2 years as mortgage rates come down, to put toward their mortgages when they buy their first home or trade up for a little more space. Just for 2 years.
So he said two things in that clip. He said that he wanted to give $400 a month in a tax credit for 2 years. And that, 400 times 24 is $9,600 when you buy your first home. And also he mentioned if you sell your first home to another, I researched it a little bit more after this. So when he was talking about selling, the proposal is if you sell your home to another owner occupant in order to move up and get another home, then you can also receive this tax credit. And that proposal is to help some buyers find affordable housing, because a lot of investors are buying up a lot of the affordable housing and keeping some of those first-time home buyers out of the market. So I want to talk about these two things a little bit with you and share my thoughts. So the first thought I have is this is a proposal and not law. This is an election year. So a lot of things are going to be said that never come into fruition. So there are going to be proposals talked about. He may talk about this more on the campaign trail. But if you remember when he was up for election, 3 years ago, I guess now, he was also talking about a $25,000 incentive for first-time home buyers or first-generation first-time home buyers toward their first home purchase. These are just proposals. They are not law. We have a divided Congress. We have a Democratic-leaning Senate. There are, Republicans, Democrats, and some independents, but for the most part, is leaning Democratic in the Senate. The House of Representatives is Republican. They lead the Republicans. So it's divided. So the chances of something like this passing is very small. Let me say that again. The chances of something like this passing, where you'll get a tax credit, essentially saying that they're going to basically give you, when you file your taxes, minus anything you may owe the government, $400 a month, is a proposal. The chances of that actually passing is low. Okay. Also, I want to mention that high demand and low supply increases prices. So if something like this was to actually pass in Congress, then a lot of people will think, well, let me go ahead and buy a house, and then prices may go up because demand is so high. So just keep that in mind. I want to just say, do not wait to buy. Buy when you are financially ready. In some of my last few videos, we were talking about people just waiting for interest rates to go down, waiting for, the $25,000 benefit to be passed. Maybe now people will wait on this $400 a month to be passed. Do not wait. Start working on your income, getting that up, getting your credit together, and buying when you can afford to do so. We say that again, buying when you can afford to do so. I don't want you waiting on things like this that are not guaranteed, especially in, these races for president. It's going to be a long time till November. You want to just make sure you are getting your own finances together, because the only economy that you can control is your own. All right. Hope this helps. Let me know your thoughts on this $400 tax credit. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. I'll also put a link to the full proposal from the Office of the White House. They have it all online. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Forgot to say that. Bye-bye.